Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, the Stock Analyst. And today's video is on NNDM, which is Nano Dimension. And if you have observed the market today, it was doing really good. It was up almost 8%, and even after market it is up sometime 1 cent, sometime 15 cents. So it is fluctuating. But the important thing is I think it is going to break out. And why? In this particular video I'll talk about the price action, why there should be a breakout coming. Hopefully at the same time what is the short interest, and some good article on NNDM that shows that this is a very good long-term hold stock. And also finally I will talk about some call option activity. So again, I think this will be a jam-packed video, so stay till the very end. And if you find this video useful, please do not forget to hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. At the same time, do not forget to join the community for only 10 cents per day, which is $3 per month, if you want to get some extras other than regular YouTube viewing. So first of all, jump to the chart. So NNDM was up 8%, and just looking at today's chart, what do you see here? Some kind of resistance around this area, very obvious. I'm just gonna draw a horizontal line here. So you can just clearly see that the area around 8.18, 8.2, that was the area. We tried to break this in the morning around 11:30, came down again. We tried to went up, we came back from 8.15 area, again came down, and again we tried again, and again we are trying again. The good thing is after market I found that it again hit 8.18 and came down. So 8.18 is a very important area. We need to break this particular one. Now if I move from 1 day to 5 day chart, you can see that other than 8.18, what else we have? We have some other lines here, right? So this is another line I want to show around 8.3, because you see once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times, you see the big candle here. It was rejected on a 5-minute candle. So 8.2, 8.3, and maybe I can just draw another line around 8.4. So these are the lines. If you look at last 5 days of action, we were rejected. So the important thing is, let's say on a conservative side, 8.5. Once we break 8.5, I think we will go higher. But for last 5 days we could not break 8.5. Today we could not break 8.2. So this is very important. Once we break, I think we will see more and more buyers coming, because we have gone through an important resistance. So that is one thing. And also some other news, these are very old, that they have a Dragonfly 2.0 update. So this is old news, I'm not going to cover that. But here I will talk mostly about the price action, because it is looking really nice. I will come back, but before that let's look at the short interest. 28%, that is a lot. Maybe no one noticed, but this is 28% short interest as of 17th of June. So look at the number here. Some 2 articles I'm going to cover. I'm going to talk about some volume, then I will come back to the chart, support, resistance, and everything, and finally I'll talk about call option. But if we are holding NNDM, or if you're planning to get to this particular one, look at the thing. 3 hours ago today on Investor Place, NNDM stock are redditors, so betting on NNDM for the next squeeze, right? So it was up 6% today. It appears the market has a new perspective on the Federal Reserve commentary from yesterday. Indeed, all the growth stocks, they rebounded today nicely. So it talks about some market, but let's come down and let's see what about NNDM. So short squeeze mania has once again picked up. We know about this, and NNDM stock appears to be one of the latest target of aggressive retail investors. Indeed, many investors on social media have pointed to NNDM as a reason to hold this stock. This makes sense given the company's valuation relative to its cash balance and a decent balance sheet. Others have focused on NNDM status as a 3D printing company that can change the world and save lives. In any case, it is clear that NNDM is a heavily shorted stock with a relatively reasonable market capitalization and a low per share price. These factors seem to be more than enough for the retail investing crowd to jump on a squeeze attempt in this day and age. Okay, so that's the good one, right? Next one I want to talk about Seeking Alpha. Another one came July 16th, which was yesterday, that NNDM new light on the path forward. 3D printing company NNDM has offered longer term guidance about its product development and commercialization. It expects to reach 2 new production stages in next 18 to 30 months. As COVID-19 restriction on travel loosen, the company expects sale will begin to ramp up again. And also NNDM, they have a better part of $1 billion in cash and cash equivalent. And don't forget, recently they have acquired, they had 2 major acquisitions. So the guidance backed up by improved sale environment and its financial strength significantly improves the outlook for investors interested in this tech company. And it talks about so many things. I just want to talk only one thing, that their CEO said that we are developing 2 new generations of machine which are coming in the next year and a half and 2.5 years, and those machines are going to be the machines that will move us into production machine for fabrication of PCBs and hybrid. Anyway, you know the share price, what happened. You look at the share price, it went all the way to 18. So there was a double top of 18, then with the correction and everything it came down, down, and finally it found a support around 5.6. I would say mostly around 6.5. You see the blue line, that was the line I drew last time, and that was the trend that we are breaking the trend. We up, down, and now moving sideways. Look at the volume, the recent volume here. So the average volume is 14 million and the volume was 22 million. So more volumes are coming than the average. That is a good thing, and that is why the price is going higher. On the other hand, look at the option activity. So all the options that will expire tomorrow, which is 18th of June, you see the open interest. So it's still 16,000 call options are waiting for NNDM for 7.5 strike. So 7.5 plus 0.63 is roughly around 8.1. So they haven't closed it. So it's still they are waiting for one day. I do not know if something happens tomorrow and NNDM goes way below, they will lose the money, but they're still waiting. 16,000 people are waiting still for tomorrow. For 10 strike, 28,000 call options is still waiting, but they are just $3 per contract, so I don't care. Maybe they are just waiting for a miracle, but they haven't closed. But the most important thing is, if you look at July 16th, look at the open interest, 17,000 call option waiting for a strike of 10 and 0.4. So let's say 10 or 10.4. So they are waiting NNDM to go to $10 by July 16. So 12,000 were closed, but still 17,000 are open. The call option I'm playing, and I think I mentioned in my last video that the call option I have is for August 20th. So I have lots of time. I have 64 days to expire. So I'm okay. Look at 14,000 call option for 10 strike, 10,000 call option for 15 strike, and again 10,000 for 20 strike. So you see the big numbers. These numbers are still open, and they are betting that NNDM will go at that route. And I'm so happy I already established some position call option, and again it's not too late, and also I'm holding some share. Now if you see the idea, if you see what is happening, and if you want to get in, you can always try the same thing I'm doing. If you think it will go to $10 or 7.5, the call options are not expensive. So even if you buy 7.5 strike, your bid is 161. So you just pay $160 for one call option, and if by next 2 months NNDM goes to $9, you are on break even. Or if NNDM goes high, 161 will become 200, 250. Just sell and lock your profit. So you get the idea. Now the important thing, the chart, right? So first of all, this is the old story, 6.5. We had a resistance around 7.8, 7.9 area. Again, we went over that. In case it comes back and it bounced from this area, let's be more conservative, around 7.7. If it comes back 7.7, maybe it will bounce back. Otherwise, you need to see a few other things here. Look at the line here, which we are trying to break for last few days. You see the line around 8.5 I mentioned previously. So we tried to break 8.5 in 3 days, we couldn't. So the important thing is we have to break 8.2 that I showed you in my first chart, 8.2, 8.3, but 8.5 is the important one. Once we break 8.5, we will run towards $9, $9.20, this area, and once we break this, I think this thing can run definitely for $10, $12 and more. Also see a resistance around 11.5 that was experienced before. So 11.5, $9, these are the important one, and 8.5. So if you look at the picture, looking really nice. If you look at the daily level RSI, it is pointing upward, and the current RSI is still 58, so it has more room to go. You can see it can run all the way to 70. Keep that in mind. Most of the time when it touched 70, it came back. See here, only few cases it went over 70. So maybe you can still have some day trading or swing trading unless it goes and hits 70. Look at the MACD, not looking bad, but again at the same time, back to back 2 days we had green days. Today was a solid green day. Look at the candle here, right? You see solid green day, and also look end of the day, we are trying to push higher and higher. So very good price actions. Again, tomorrow is Friday, I will see pre-market how we are doing, but again I'm very excited. It might break out soon, and once it goes over 8.5, this thing will run for sure. At the same time, it has very high short interest, it has a Reddit thing and so many articles. So I'm very excited. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. And if you find this video useful, please do not forget to hit the like button. It helps my channel to go to more people, because YouTube algorithm will pick my video and it will share. At the same time, subscribe and join my community. We have a community, we talk about the stock every day, every hour. So definitely this is a place. If you find an NNDM, this is a stock I cover in this channel. So again, this is a place for you if you like NNDM. Thank you again for watching this particular video. Take care and peace.